You are losing $10,000, not a metaphor, not an exaggeration, a real measurable tax. You feel it every morning. A small voice, a pull backward, a hesitation. That hesitation is costing you real money. This is not a market crash, not a bad advisor. It's a quiet, personal drain, shame. It stealthily takes from your time, from your income, from your future. It silences your value and calls it modesty. Shame convinces you to stay small. It whispers, don't ask, don't push, don't be seen. And you obey. You let chances walk past. You trade growth for comfort. That trade is expensive. There are 3 shame traps. Each one takes money. Each one steals time. Each one shrinks your life. The first trap starts with silence. You were taught to be humble, to wait your turn, to let your work speak. Those lessons came from a kinder era. They do not survive the modern economy. Humility that hides skill becomes scarcity. Silence is compliance with your own doubt. When you don't speak up, your idea dies in a meeting. When you don't ask for the raise, your paycheck stays the same. When you hide your wins, the world assumes you have none. Imagine asking for $5,000 and being offered $3,000 because you feel awkward. That's a $2,000 loss in 1 year. Over 5 years, it's $10,000 gone. $10,000 that your silence stole. Silence is not humility. Silence is a tax. It compounds. Each unasked question is interest paid to your fear. Now the second trap, it looks like debt, but it's emotional. Shame makes you hide mistakes. You cover them, you craft stories, you spend energy to protect an image. That energy is expensive. It's time you don't spend building. Think about the hours you spend repairing appearances, the emails you write to smooth things over, the late nights rehearsing how to explain a slip, the mental bandwidth used to avoid being found out. That is emotional interest. It robs you of focus. It steals projects. It eats up strategy time. It steals creativity. If you make a mistake and lie about it, you're not fixing anything. You're burying a problem. The real fix requires honesty, speed, and repair that costs less than a year of anxious cover-ups. Owning the mistake reclaims hours and reputation. It stops the leak. Shame makes you invest in cover stories. That investment pays 0% return. It guarantees loss. The third trap is the deadliest. It is an identity prison. It is where shame becomes a worldview. You no longer see shame as a feeling about an event. You start to believe it is who you are. You succeed and the voice whispers, they don't know yet. They'll see soon. You earn $100,000 and the voice says it was luck. You celebrate and the celebration tastes hollow. You cannot enjoy victory because shame has already argued it away. When you adopt that identity, you will sabotage. You will self-destruct just enough to prove the story true. You will leave before the reward. You will spend to punish yourself. You will make small errors on purpose. Each act confirms the lie. This prison changes how you spend money, time, and attention. You earn, then you spend to numb. You achieve, then you minimize. The emotional ledger never balances because the shame line item never clears. Here's the truth. Shame is an emotion, not a sentence, not an identity. It is data about a moment, not a map of your whole life. You are not the mistake. You are the person who made it, who learned, who kept going. So how do you stop paying this tax? How do you stop losing $10,000 a year to a voice? First, name the tax. When you hesitate, calculate the cost out loud. Put a number on the pause. Ask, what does 5 minutes of silence cost me today? What does failing to negotiate cost me this year? Making it tangible strips the mystique. It turns emotion into economics. Once it's a number, you can act. Second, own the failure. Say it, fix it, move on. Public ownership neutralizes shame. It reroutes energy from hiding to repairing. It turns a loss into a lesson. It gives others permission to be honest. That openness becomes a strategic asset. It builds trust. It lowers future friction. Third, separate identity from event. Practice small affirmations that are true and provable, not grand platitudes. Small facts. I met the deadline. I learned from that error. I followed through. Repeat facts until they outweigh the narrative. Identity shifts by accumulation of evidence, not by prayer. These 3 moves create an anti-shame arsenal. Name the tax, own the failure, separate identity. Each step is simple, each step is brutal, each step costs less than the price of silence. Let's make it practical. Next time you hesitate in a meeting, do the math in your head. If you don't speak, what could you lose this quarter? If you don't propose that idea, who benefits instead? Make silence expensive. If you break something at work, send one message. Explain the error, offer a fix, show the timeline to repair. Stop the rumor mill before it starts. People respect clarity. Clarity reduces the need for defensive stories. When shame sneaks in, label it. Say to yourself, that's shame. It's not me. Then name one fact that disproves it. Small victories push back the voice. Over time, the proofs add up. Your bank of evidence grows, your identity changes. This is not about becoming fearless. Fear will still arrive. Fear is useful. It keeps you cautious. The point is financial fearlessness, acting despite the voice when the math favors action, choosing forward when the ledger shows loss for inaction. You will make mistakes. Good. Mistakes mean you tried. Mistakes mean you risked. Risk is the cost of reward, but do not let shame be the currency you spend to avoid risk. Now a reality check. The shame tax shows up in tiny decisions, little offers you don't negotiate, projects you don't pitch, sales calls you skip, investments you avoid because you fear looking foolish. Each small avoidance adds up. If you add those small losses across projects and years, 10,000 is conservative for many. That number is a lighthouse. It warns you that small habits compound into real losses. It is not meant to shame you more. It is meant to wake you up. When you recover that money, you reclaim more than cash. You reclaim time. You reclaim confidence. You reclaim the right to enjoy your wins. You reclaim future choices. This is a behavioral plan. It needs repetition. It needs practice. It needs accountability. Start with one action today. Count the cost of not acting this week. Put it in dollars. Post it where you will see it. Then make one small public admission about a past error. Fix one thing openly. Finally, write 3 short, provable facts about yourself that contradict the shame story. Read them each morning. Do this for 30 days. Track the money you stop giving away. Track the hours you reclaim. Track the wins you actually celebrate. Community helps. Shame hides when we tell the truth. People will surprise you. They will meet you with solutions, not judgment. They will meet you with offers, not insults. That is how momentum builds. This is not therapy. It is survival strategy. Emotional honesty is an operational advantage. Vulnerability becomes leverage. When you trade cover-ups for clarity, you free resources to grow. If you want your life to expand, stop negotiating with the small voice that wants you tiny. Name the cost. Own the error. Separate the event from you. Fight for your future like it is a bank account because, in truth, it is. You are owed your attention. You are owed your courage. Stop paying the shame tax and start depositing into your future. Which trap is costing you the most? Silence, debt of cover-ups, identity prison. Count it. Name the dollar figure. Own that number. Then take the smallest action that reduces it. This is a call to habit. It is a call to measurement. It is a call to brutal honesty with one simple goal: to reclaim the money, time, and joy that shame has stolen. Do the math. Make the move. Keep the proof. Stay relentless. Your life and your ledger will thank you.